University of Arkansas Extension and Research scientists have conducted numerous trials of the Extension guidelines for termination of insecticide sprays for cotton bollworms, but the additional sprays never produced enough cotton to offset the cost. Extension specialists Dr. Bill Robertson and Ray Benson discussed the guidelines in this presentation from the virtual corn and cotton field day.
Okay, let's shift focus. You talked about bollworm and boll weevil. We don't have boll weevil anymore. So our big thing right now at 350 is bollworms.
Correct.
So tell us about the threshold, and you've gone into fields where we've demonstrated this, where you clean them up at 350 and we sprayed some of them several more times. Tell us about some of those experiments.
We never saw a gain in enough yield to justify the cost of control if we continued to control after 350 heat units.
Okay.
We would see damage. Tugwell talked about it, phantom damage. It's damage on fruit that we're not going to harvest. And it looks bad, and it will make you second guess, but the rules hold up.
Oh, you did a lot of fields, and some you sprayed one additional time after 350, some I know you sprayed 2 times. Did you ever spray any 3 times?
Yes.
3 times. And so I know I've heard Gus talk about this when we first started doing this, walked into a field that we terminated at 350 heat units. And we saw big old worm hiney sticking out those bolls in the top. Maybe those were the phantom bolls, but they were out there, and it just made his heart stop beating, thinking, okay, we cost this grower some money. But then those are the phantom bolls, aren't they? Right. So how did yields turn out on those?
We did this over, in one season, 19 fields in the state, and we only asked for fields that would be challenging. It had a lot of insect pressure. And then people replicated this in other states, and we never gained enough yield to pay for an application, never.
Okay. And I know there was a couple places where even with the worm damage in those, say, phantom bolls at the top, they still produced more cotton than the ones that you sprayed 2 and 3 more times, right?
It was not uncommon that happened.
But anyway, so you got to have faith in the data, and then try not to second guess yourself, because it does make you very nervous when you come out here and your farmer sees worms in those bowls and wants to fire you right then.
Right.
So anyway,
it's tough to stick to it sometimes when you see it.
Okay. And stink bugs, really, we don't have a lot of issues with stink bugs, do we?
Not like some of the other pests, but the heat unit rules still apply with them too.
Okay.